Hello, I'm here to show you guys how to compare fractions and factors and products. Basically, you're going to just think of it using as a benchmark 1. All right. So here's what I'm saying. If the factors multiply is 1, that's the benchmark, then it's going to be equal to that number. So here's an example. 2/3 times 1 is equal to 2/3. Well, that's just common sense. Any number that's multiplied by 1 will always be equal to that original factor. So 2/3 times 1 is equal to 2/3. Therefore, it is equal to. That's the answer, equal to. Okay. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky, but it's the same concept, and it just use common sense. If the factor is greater than 1, then the product is also greater than 1. That means the answer is going to be greater than 1. So 2/3 times 2 is going to be greater than 2/3. And if you see here, here's the answer. 2/3 times 2 give me 4/3, which equals to 1 1/3. Well, 1 1/3 is bigger than 2/3. So therefore, 2/3 times 2 is greater than. Think of it this way. When you multiply any number other than 1, that's a whole number, it's always going to be greater than. Okay. If the factors are less than 1, then the product is also going to be less than 1. So here's an example. 2/3 times 1/6. Well, 1/6 is less than 1. So therefore, the product must be less than 1. And here's our example. 2/3 times 1/6 is 3/18 or 1/6. And 1/6 is less than 2/3. So here's a rule of thumb. If you multiply by the 1, then it's always going to be equal to. Okay. If you multiply by 2 or more, then it's always going to be greater than. Okay. And if you multiply by anything less than 1, that means any fraction, a fraction times a fraction, it is always going to be less than. All right. That's all I have today. Thank you guys for checking out my YouTube video. I'll talk to you guys later, and you guys have a great day. Bye.